I found 3 chatting work from home job websites where you literally get paid to chat with people. Now, these are websites where you can make over $900 a week. And the best thing is these jobs are remote and flexible. And the first one on the list is going to be text121chat.com. That's right. Imagine getting paid to have captivating conversations with strangers, where your words are the ultimate currency. Now, with this particular one, you do not have to chat with anybody over the phone. This is all text chat. And your job is to basically engage in intriguing conversations over text message. And you want to make sure you keep the client engaged and entertained. Now, I know this sounds kind of weird, but loneliness is at an all-time high. And so sometimes people just need someone to talk to. Maybe they'll ask you your opinion on a situation that's happening in their life, for instance. And by the way, there are a lot of these chat websites that are more romantic in nature, to put it lightly, and I decided to not include ones like that on this list. This is just a list of general chatting websites. Now, they pay you about 3 cents per message, and they expect you to send at least 1,600 messages per month. Now, this is actually the lowest paying one on the list, but what's good about it is it's extremely flexible. You could basically do it anytime you want. So some of the pros here are the flexibility of a work from home job, the conversations are text-based only, and it has a low barrier to entry. Some of the cons are availability and low pay. Overall, I'm gonna give this one a money score of 6 out of 10. It can be good to make a little bit of extra money on the side, but it's probably not something that you want to rely on. Now, the next one on the list is going to be higher paying, and that's going to be Texting Factory. Now, Texting Factory is fully remote, meaning you can work from anywhere in the world. And this is another one where you're only gonna be communicating with people over text. Now, with this one, you do need to have a functional computer, and you always need to have internet connection. And you'll get an opportunity to engage in meaningful conversations, provide emotional support, and make a genuine difference in the lives of other people who are lonely. Now, the average text operator on this website makes $300 to $400 per week, but most people do not work full time. And text chat operators that do work full time generally make about $39,000 a year. So to succeed in this position, you're gonna need to have good conversation skills, the ability to hold a conversation, and the ability to be empathetic. And to get started, you just visit their website and complete the application process, and they'll typically get back to you within 48 hours. So the pros of this one are it's extremely flexible. You can literally work anywhere in the world. And many of the people who work for them actually say that they're full-time travelers. The communication is only text-based, and you have the potential for decent earnings. Now, the biggest con here is the availability for chat shifts. But overall, I'm gonna give this one a money score of 7 out of 10. Now, the next one on the list is by far the highest paying, and that's going to be Outplex.com. Now, this is a website that does customer service and chat-related jobs, and they specialize in actually leveraging AI to do a lot of the work for you. Now, this website has really good reviews from people who've worked there online, and you make about $17 per hour. So the way to get started with this one is you'd go to the website and apply, and the application process is a little bit more extensive than the other two. So some of the pros here are they do offer great work-life balance. There's extra options outside of just chatting, and they use cutting-edge AI technology. So this can be really good to put on your resume later on down the line if you want to get into tech. Some of the cons are you do have to have a relatively good typing speed, at least 30 to 50 words per minute. They also do require you to have Windows operating system for some reason, and it's a little bit harder to get started with them. But overall, I'm gonna give this one a money score of 9 out of 10. Now, by the way, if you haven't checked it out already, I made a great video on the 8 best remote jobs for beginners, and you can check that out by clicking right here.